Alright, welcome back to the channel. So last week was 3 amp-in-the-box style pedals using a Tweed, a Marshall, and like a higher gain amp into a very, very clean Vox MV-50 AC edition solid state amp, right? And I just last week looked at the different kind of tones we could get with some very basic pedals, right? What I thought I would do this time is 3 completely different pedals and showcase what they kind of sound like separately and then stacking them and how you can kind of get some really neat tones with it, okay? And so what I'm going to have here is my Stratocaster. That's the clean sound with the Mad Bean pedals, mood ring, reverb. So first out of the gate, we got the pop top. This is supposed to emulate a Vox AC30 type thing. And I think that sounds really cool. Like, we go from this obviously, we're getting a bit of a volume boost, but that EQ is still really present and sounds good, right? Wow, that sounds cool. All right, now go over here to the effects layouts. This is supposed to be an 18-watt amp. Hang on there, handsome fella. Guys, I made 2 major errors in this video, and I need to address them right away. Like my old man always taught me, if you make a mistake, just own up to it, and boy, oh golly, did I ever. First up, this is the effectslayouts.com LXII, right? And I said in the video, oh, it's like a 18 watt in a box. It's not. It's a blues breaker type circuit. It's more of an overdrive. But needless to say, it still gave that kind of Marshally mid-range thing that I thought sounded really great. So you know what? The sounds were wonderful. We're going with it. This thing sounds good. Obviously, it's not going to nail all the nuances of a really good 18 watt, but I think it does impart that kind of character. Turn off the delay so you can hear it a little bit more pronounced. And it has that Marshally kind of mid-range thing. Now here's where I like to stack it, because if I'm playing an 18 watt, I want to goose it a little bit in the front end, and this pop top is a really great boost EQ kind of thing, besides being a amp-in-a-box style pedal. So what I'm going to do, just to explain what I'm doing, I'm going to turn down the drive on the 18 and turn on this boost, and hopefully we're not blowing things up. So we turn that off just so you guys can hear. I might have to turn this down a little bit. I think we are blowing things up. That sounds super cool. And again, we're just kind of mixing. Now, the last thing I want to show you is this is, I think, the pedalpcb.com Paradise. It's supposed to be a Jubilee a Marshall Jubilee. And to be honest with you, I don't really care for it that much. I think it's kind of a boring sound. Oh, that sounds neat. So, what I do like to do, though, is give her the goose. I like to give her the goose with this 18-watt pedal. So now I'm pairing these guys together to get... I wish I knew some Guns N' Roses. Before we move on, here's the second error I make. I love Guns N' Roses, right? We all love Guns N' Roses. Appetite for Destruction, phenomenal album. And I know we're never supposed to play that riff, right? I play the riff. Like a lot. And I wasn't even thinking about it when I was playing it and recording and filming. I was just like, this is the sound, right? It sounds like this. And then I was doing the editing and I was like, oh, people might not like this one. So be warned. I'm sorry. I play the riff. I don't even know if that's how it's played. But doesn't that sound a lot better than this? I think that sounds really cool. Let's try that. All right, and again, I don't know if that's how that's played, so please bear with me. But that's just kind of pairing in the different sounds we can get with these amp-in-the-box style pedals. I went from the kind of the Voxy thing to the 18-watt to what was supposed to be a Silver Jubilee. I don't know if it matches those sounds, but 3 very easy builds kind of really turning this amp upside down and getting some great sounds out of it. I love this kind of stuff. So if you kind of are digging this, stay tuned, because next week I got more amp-in-the-box style pedals, and we're going to just keep on cooking along here, folks.